In a weird way, I kinda like that we already did Katri's romance before her personal quest, because now we're kind of putting the relationship to the test. Now we're learning about her, now we're learning about her...
Searching for something?
Dark past.
Good day.
Is it a good day? I beg to differ. Something on your mind?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, huh?
Yep.
Well, I do. So I'm just gonna let you sit for a little bit, and I'll be back in a moment. Were you gonna open the door? Were you gonna talk to me?
How goes it?
Something on your mind? Find anything important in your studies? Well, we'll start with something on your mind.
Look, about that whole debacle in the cave.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to give me some answers?
No. I told you why I must keep that under wraps. It's nothing personal.
Well, what about it?
I want to go back, to finish what I started. And as before, I don't believe going alone would be prudent.
If you believe secrecy is necessary, I'll ask nothing more. I'm not going until you explain what this is about, which... Once again, we have to kind of put our faith in her, or rather, we have to decide for ourselves if we want to put our faith in her. I am willing to, because I do like to think that she will tell us more at the end of this.
You show wisdom in trusting me. When this is all over, I'll tell you everything.
See?
No more secrets.
That's what I want. That's what I need. Are you ready to go back, then?
Not yet. I want to go in with a clear mind. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Well, did you find anything else important in your studies? Because she is still looking over all the Third Era stuff about the Oblivion Gates.
You could say that. I now know that all of the gates here operate off a single sigil stone, the one you discovered. Destroy that and Dagon loses his grip on this land entirely. The trouble is...
Is what? No, I think I know what it's gonna be. It's that the realm's gonna collapse immediately, the same way that when we took the stone, the gates closed, we couldn't leave. It's gonna be the same thing.
As soon as the Daedra commander of a gate is killed, that portal will self-destruct, a measure intended to safeguard against a reverse invasion. The commander of the gate you entered was only wounded. We got lucky.
Oh. What about the problem of being trapped in Oblivion after the stone is removed?
I've been thinking about that, and, well, I don't think that's as much a problem as we first believed.
You sound really sad, which means I don't think I'm gonna like the answer. What do you mean?
I mean, if one of us stays back and destroys the stone after the others escape, I would volunteer if it comes to it.
Wait, whoa.
At least then our losses would be minimal.
What about the part where you told me that we should run away if push came to shove? You can't just end a conversation there, Katri.
Yes?
I guess you can.
All right, then.
I guess you very much can end a conversation there. I was wrong. I was mistaken. I waited a few more hours. Let's see if she's ready.
I'm ready. The souls of my victims should not be made to suffer any longer.
Well, let's go then.
Yeah, let's. See you.
I mean, not really see you. We're going there right now. The Warden's waiting. He can keep waiting, frankly. Iriel, Roland, Katri. Yeah. Well, round 2. Let's try this again. Just keep an eye out for ghosts, spirits, people yelling at us. More Draugr, because there were a lot of Draugr last time.
You step foot in my tomb. Will you not stay this time? I prepared a casket just for you.
Oh, how nice. Thank you. I know you're talking to Katri, not me, but thank you.
I will rid you of this curse, apprentice. Your soul shall be laid to rest in a manner befitting the mercy of Stendarr.
Oh, I see. Killing me once wasn't enough for you? Well, I'm waiting.
The fact that Katri kept looking up, I'm wondering if that's where the NPC is placed. I forget if it's still the case, but I remember for the longest time, if you wanted to have a voice file playing, there had to be...
Why do you throw around Stendar's name like you have claim to it?
a physical
Let's not
NPC
forget that you taught me the forbidden practice of Daedra worship.
that the audio had to come
You
from.
are a greater adversary to your god than I could ever aspire to be.
I changed.
Who do you expect to convince of that? Yourself or your friends?
Maybe I should have brought someone a little bit more morally flexible than Roland for this, come to think of it. But I know it used to be that you needed to have a physical NPC placed somewhere or anywhere for any voice files to play, so I'm wondering if Sabrina's just somewhere in the ceiling mocking us. Was that wall there last time? Is that a new wall? Are we going a new way? Nope. Same way. Same old place. I don't have time for you. Are these the same Draugr from last time? Are these whoever we didn't kill, whichever ones we didn't finish off?
Sloppy attempt. Everything's clear.
Kinda glad we did kill most of them then. I did go through and kill a lot of them, even though it told me to run, to retreat. Hello? We're going deeper this time. We're getting further into the ruin. Katri, that looks important. Oh! Are these the ghosts of all the people?
Behold, a gathering
You
of
killed?
familiar faces.
Oh, okay. They just start yelling shame and throwing stuff. Tomatoes, potatoes. Maybe an apple or two. I could pick up the pace, but I'm letting them do their
Still you
thing.
persist. Do you not hear your victims? Are their cries not just?
I do want this
Spirits of my
context.
apprentice, I release you from this living death.
You cannot be rid of us so easily.
Dova, I need all the time you can give me.
All right, I'll do it. I'll work on it. Keep Katri alive. Oh. Please tell me that it won't actually be
You're a little close there.
a horde mode, or that she can die and isn't protected during this.
You've been misled. Katri is a murderer, a coward, and a liar. Kill her. Avenge the souls of her victims. Only then can they be laid to rest.
Katri isn't the same person she was. Right or wrong, I won't betray her. You waste your breath, spirit. She had her reasons. Right or wrong, I won't betray her, or she's not the same person she was. Which, granted, I don't think she was the same person. It sure doesn't seem like she's the same person.
You believe this? Katri has not a trace of truth left to her name. Does her opportune insight not echo with manipulation? How many more lies do you think she's told you?
Like seven and a half.
Every minute her voice infects your thoughts is a minute lathered in fiction.
Right or wrong, I won't betray her.
Do you think she shares that same sentiment? If your roles were exchanged, she wouldn't hesitate to bury you alongside the rest of us.
That I don't believe. That I absolutely don't believe. You waste your breath, spirit.
Arrogant fool!
Oh, and now we gotta keep her alive. Now we do.
Waiting for?
What do you mean, what am I waiting for? Okay, and that's my head on the stairs. Little bit of a huge bump on my head.
That's it.
I'm just gonna stay by the stairs to make sure that I can... Oh, not let me shout. Uh-oh. So, I'm gonna need a reload. I can't actually attack right now. Yeah, something broke when I was getting up. I've had this happen like once or twice before. It's funny because everyone's following me. Like, everyone's still following me, but I have no control at all.
Time to finish this.
Let me see if I can use console commands to fix it, but I'm not sure. Nope, enable player controls did not do anything, so just gotta reload. Good thing I made a quick save then. Wow, you guys are really hurting me. I still haven't lowered my difficulty at all, but damn.
What are you waiting for?
It's always the problem because I feel like you just run into this issue where, in almost every mod, it's not exclusive to any one mod in particular, but playing a lot of these mods, playing a lot of quest mods at higher difficulties, every enemy is just a Draugr Deathlord or a Draugr Death Overlord. And having that many in one encounter, I just personally don't find it fun.
Shouldn't have done that.
I think it's just based on how the level scaling works. Or enemy scaling, I should say.
Lucky.
That's the last of them.
Do we have to fight the ghost? Oh, there's two Draugr just hanging out in the corridor? No, hey, get back here.
It's over.
That takes care of
Tougher
that.
than you
Oh,
look.
okay, one of the ghosts is angry, the rest aren't. Are you gonna need some help? I'll help, because you're missing an awful lot.
That's the last of
That
them.
was quick.
Ta-da! One
No.
ghost dead.
But
Only
it will
one.
bring you peace, and that's enough for me. By the cleansing light of Stendarr, I release you from this living death.
I may have killed one of them before you could do that.
It's done. My apprentice, and all those she kept from passing into the next life. They're gone.
I think you owe me some answers now.
Yes. Now that the threat has cleared, I suppose it's best to come clean. The spirit who built that monument. She was my apprentice.
Why did she hate you?
I wasn't always a vigilant of Stendarr. Long ago, I held a position of authority among the ranks of the Mythic Dawn. She served as my pupil.
What position did you have?
I was the tongue of Dagon.
Oof.
My purpose was to direct personnel and cargo into waters dominated by the Daedric Lord's curse. I sent people to this very isle so they would perish in Dagon's reapings.
You have a lot of blood on your hands. You knew about the curse on this island this entire time?
I'm well aware. As you said, it's better to overcome evil than be born good. I'm not proud of who I used to be. That's why I joined the Vigilant. That's why I came here, to the resting place of my victims. The last order I carried out for Dagon was to send my apprentice to him. A test of my loyalty. I adhered to his demand, but remorse soon weighed heavily on my soul. I gave up the dawn that very night and fled from my home on the coast of Hammerfell. The cave we were ambushed in, my apprentice cursed it. The halls are haunted by every soul I doomed to die by sending them here.
If you knew about Dagon's curse, why didn't you warn us?
If I had mentioned the true nature of this place, would you still have ventured out? I knew I couldn't confront my apprentice alone. The fewer my allies knew, the better. But now I see something overlooked before. Through silence, I traded one sin for another. I can make no effort to justify it. Now that my apprentice has been laid to rest, I'll give anything to rectify that mistake. Even my life, should there be a demand for it.
You and Roland jumped to self-sacrifice very quickly. Let's get out of here.
I can't argue with that.
Given that we have the romance with her, I kinda hope we can have a follow-up conversation with her back on the ship. I guess we'll see.
State your business.
Okay, so you don't have anything else to say. I didn't know if you would, but I just wanted to be thorough.
Uh-huh.
Once again, I do like the idea of having her personal quest after you've already started the relationship, but it also means that I wish there was maybe a conversation after completing her personal quest where you could say, hey, I don't think this is working out, where you could back out, given the revelations about her character.
Can I get you something?
The Warden wants you and I to meet with him.
Why'd he ask for me? How does he even know who I am?
Didn't I bring you the first time? I'm pretty sure I brought you with me the very first time, but who knows, maybe Zavok's reporting back to him. I was hoping you could tell me.
I have no history with that demented hermit. He's been confined to this island his entire life. Wait, doesn't he communicate with you telepathically while you sleep or something?
Oh no.
He may have learned it that way.
He saw me kiss Katri. Are you implying that I dream about you? We'll answer the Warden's invitation together. You should stay out of this one. Something's not right. No, we'll answer the Warden's invitation together.
Good. I suspect the Warden's invitation, whether he knows it or not, will be like the warm breeze that begets an avalanche. If you have any unfinished business on the island, I'd suggest we complete it before meeting with him.
Oh. Oh. So that...
Dova? Something wrong?
What?
You don't look so well.
Wait, am I... Do I have something? Am I sick? No, I'm not. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, I was just given the warning that we're at the point of no return, and then I pass out. This is probably going to do with Vaermina's cultists then, because we still haven't been summoned to them. But they did say, hey, you'll know when the time is right. So I take it the time is now. Yep, I figured that out. Kind of. Oh god, oh, whoa, my vision.
Stop scaring us like that. Are you alright?
No, I can't control it. The dream felt like a summoning. I think Vaermina's shrine is complete.
As much as I don't like the idea of accepting invites from Daedric princesses, it might be a good idea to hear her out.
I agree.
Dagon is our true adversary after all. Anyone who opposes him might as well be chalked up as an ally.
Man, where's Jiggalag when I need him? So that's... It's not it then. We're at the point of no return, or at least it's implied that this is now the point of no return. Which, fortunately, we have now finished up everyone's personal quest. I will go around and double check to see if anyone has anything else to say, but I don't know if they do.
What can I get for you?
No.
Good news, Master.
Oh, here we go.
Erengir, curse's name throughout the void, has been succeeded by a worthy leader.
There we
An
go.
old pupil of mine, to be exact. Looks as if my realm might finally restore its bygone glory. If only I could be there to witness it. Alas, I know that hope is folly.
You've done all you can.
True. Still, such a fantasy lingers in my mind. I digress. Might I speak openly about you, Master?
Of course. Speak your mind.
Before I was assigned to your side, I'll admit my view of mortals was somewhat prejudiced.
Really? I hadn't noticed. You don't say.
I confess that much. But you have shifted my perspective, Master. I used to think mortals were all timid, peace-loving weaklings.
They're certainly not
But I see
peace-loving.
now it is not so simple. Some are just as mercilessly genocidal as us kine. I hope this newfound understanding will usher in a new age of dignity and respect between our people.
Hopefully. What? Yes, with our forces combined, we can easily weed out the weak among our realms. What?
Words are unnecessary, Master.
Oh no.
Your actions have spoken at a higher decibel.
Oh boy.
For the extinction of weaklings.
Oh, no one tell Katri about this.
Sure, we can talk later.
Or Roland, for that matter. Now, if we're coming up on the point of no return, that means now is going to be the time to do anything else I want to do. So defensive equipment and bounties. I'm going to do one more round of bounties for each of the towns. Then we'll look at the defensive equipment, we'll see what we have there, and then we can go and speak with Vaermina's cultists. Just took a bounty from West. We have Jade, Hayden, and Roland with us because they're the 3 companions I have that have the lowest regard with me currently. Hayden and Jade are both under 20 regard. Everyone else is higher.
It's about time.
Roland is the lowest after them at 23. Uriel's at over 40, Katri's at over 40, Tassius is at over 40. I
Don't worry
think
about the
Zavok
blood.
was also
You
pretty
won't be
high.
much longer.
I don't know if it'll make any difference, but if I can get more of them to maybe like 30 regard or above, maybe that will have some benefit. No one dislikes me. Everyone
Area
considers me
secure.
a friend. But if I can get them, you know, maybe a little above friend, maybe that'll help me out. Just to be safe. I can see that maybe playing into some of the endings. Maybe it'll have some impact on who lives and who dies.
You're
Oh
dead.
no. Oh. I
Here.
just wanted to come to town. I just wanted to come to Norstead and help out, and all of the Dremora are still here. I'm guessing these are the Dremora from last time, from the gate. They've just been waiting around, because we didn't teleport back to the gate that we had gone through. We went back to the Warden's cave. Well, let's just, let's clean them up real quick.
You'll need to do better.
Roland's rapport went up slightly, because he likes killing Daedra, go figure. But if we can get Hayden and Jade just to the next level, even that would make me happy. Just to get them slightly higher, just to get them above 20, seems like it would be a good idea. Jade now considers you a close companion. Okay, so Jade has gone up 1 level, which means we're just hoping we can get Hayden.
It's over already.
That's good then. That's not too bad. I think if we do the other 2 villages, that should be enough. I like to think that'll be enough. Now,
What
the
can I
one
do for
thing that
you?
I'm thinking is that even though Uriel kind of indicated that we're reaching the point of no return, no one has
What can I
brought
do for
up
you?
the defenses yet. No one has brought up building defenses yet. So I'm wondering if the Warden will bring that up in the next conversation with him. Because it would just be weird to me if there was no introduction or explanation to the defenses feature and we weren't ever given any sort of explanation as to how to use it, what to expect, so on and so forth. So I am still hoping that even though I have been building stuff for it, that there will be a more formal explanation for it as we get a little bit closer to the end.
Yes?
If anything, I would say that the mod has been really good about providing tutorials when necessary. Because they did the tutorial for the companion system, for resurrecting them, for how to increase rapport, stuff like that. So it's really given us tutorials along the way, just teaching us, you know, the different gameplay components of the mod. So that's why I would be very, very confused if they didn't for the defenses, because they have for pretty much everything else.
Divines be praised.
Also, good news, Hayden now considers you a close companion, which was one of my goals, one of the things that I wanted. So, I would say, mission accomplished. This is where I start to wonder if I should wait for a tutorial for some of the stuff to build. Because I can just build a whole longboat. And I feel like there's gonna be some explanation for that. I'm gonna build a couple more things. I'm not gonna build the longboat yet, but I also have a save that I can always revert back to in case meeting with Vaermina now did trigger a point of no return. I would also love if there was some way for me to see what I've already built. If there was some sort of inventory I could check to see, okay, I've already built this and this, for instance. Also, ignore me. I realized just now that there is actually a way to see what you've already built. Here's the archery, or the archer weapons. These are the different covers, the heavy covers, the mage covers, and whatnot. Those are the towers. Over there we have the heavy infantry weapons. I'm not sure what the barrels represent, but there's definitely more barrels now than there were before. I could have sworn there's more now than there were before. There's some of the barricades, yeah. So yeah, the ship does fill up to show you what you have built. It's a visual cue, if nothing else. So that's actually really, really nice. That's a really nice attention to detail. I have the option to build a catapult. I am absolutely gonna build a catapult, yes. I would prefer a trebuchet, but you know, sometimes beggars can't be choosers. What can I say? Now, the other thing is, it seems like you can build multiple of a lot of these things. I don't know if it gets to a certain point where it'll just tell you, oh, you've built all the mage covers you can. You'll have built all the catapults you can, but I can build another catapult. I can build more barricades. I might as well do as much as I can. Yeah, so for instance, I can't build a second longboat, which indicates that I'm only supposed to build one, or only able to build one. So it took quite a while, and it took almost all of my seashells. But with this, we'll be done. With this one mage cover, we will have made everything that we can. Let's take a look at our ship. We have 2 catapults, we have weapons for days, we have cover, we have weapons, shields, cover, barrels. Not sure where the longboat goes. I would assume outside. I would assume we're not going to shove a longboat in here. Once again, really, really love just the little attention to detail of having all of that stored below deck to show you that you have everything built. So that's really, really nice. Uriel, Tassius, Katri. Yeah, let's go see some Vaermina cultists with this motley crew. So Vaermina wants us to meet her. Okay, right by Golden Mist Grove. Actually, I think that's the cave we went into when we found the book that taught us how to build everything. Does anyone see? Oh, there's the longboat! Look at that! I'm wondering if the longboat is meant to be our escape vessel. When Katri said, oh, if we have a chance to leave, let's take it. Am I just encouraging her idea of leaving the entire island to its fate by building the longboat, by showing it to her? Does she see it and go, oh good, he's listening to me. Oh good, he's gonna take the coward's way out. So which cave is this that we're going into? Into the Forgotten Sanctum. So it's not the cave I was thinking of. Oh, it is the cave of him.
Daedra ransacked Ingvar's home. Stupid, careless, Daedra!
Yep, it's him.
He hates them!
Nope, the ripoff Gollum, got it. The Daedra spared you?
Of course! Silly, foolish Daedra! They think Ingvar still serves Dagon! Ingvar has found a new master! See, who cares for poor Ingvar? Ingvar told Daedra the shrine was elsewhere, yes! Clever, witty Ingvar!
Where's the shrine? Also, it's a little on the nose. I get that it's meant to be a reference, but it's slightly on the nose.
Who asks? Who asks Ingvar these questions? Is it Dagon's servant? Back, you devil! Ingvar said too much!
Oh, okay, we follow him. I thought he was gonna fight us. I thought he was just gonna try and kill us.
I'm not good lady. Oh, forgive poor Ingvar.
Oh boy. Do you have a key?
She is displeased with Ingvar.
There's a keyhole there.
Ingvar must suffer the dark, unescapable nightmares again. Oh. Oh.
Who's displeased? Vaermina?
Yes, you are her chosen, her champion, she tells Ingvar. Ingvar did not know. Forgive Ingvar.
Where is she?
Ingvar knows.
Oh,
Follow Ingvar.
All right.
This way. Follow good Ingvar. Lady is not well. Ingvar must go now. Lady angry with Ingvar.
It's also a weird, like, mix of Gollum and Jar Jar Binks, which just sounds like the most cursed thing ever. Activate. No, and Ingvar's still. Ingvar's still talking.
Ingvar does not deserve this torment.
I would argue you do, buddy. You deserve this. Activate the shrine to Lady Vaermina.
Time is of the essence, mortal. I have risked much in summoning you here.
What do you want with me?
We share a common enemy, mortal. Without my help, he will subdue you.
What does Dagon want with me?
He wishes to mold you into his servant. Forget not that it was a dragonborn who ended the Oblivion Crisis and banished him from Nirn. By enslaving the dragonborn of this age, he will attain both revenge and immunity.
Why is Dagon your enemy?
When he was overthrown by Akatosh's chosen, I took pity on him and allowed him refuge on this island.
Well, that was your first mistake.
But ever he desires dominance and destruction. When he had regained enough of his strength, he massacred my followers, corrupted my influence, and toppled my reign. I simply wish to take back what is rightfully mine. That's where you come in, mortal.
Ingvar's still just going in the background. You can hear him. What can be done?
Dagon's power grows with every mortal slain in his name, but he is still a mere shadow of his former self. It will take many reapings before he is strong enough to invade Tamriel once more. His vulnerability is our good fortune. I want you, mortal, to enter his plane of oblivion and sever the bridge between realms. With that, his power will falter, and my island will be free of his dominion.
We tried to disrupt the Sigil Stone, but it just trapped us in oblivion.
There is no victory without sacrifice. But perhaps there is another way. It is Mehrunes' own energy that flows through the Sigil Stone. If you defeat him in combat, the stone will fail, and the bridge between worlds will fold.
Defeat Mehrunes' Dagon in combat?
Only if you cannot destroy the Sigil Stone.
You know he's like 30 feet tall, right?
Dagon will not risk revealing himself before he attains the remainder of his strength. You will need to pose a significant threat to draw him out. That is why I will not send you into his realm unequipped. I grant you my cloak.
Oh.
May you use it to shroud yourself and those in close proximity from Dagon's watchful eyes. You cannot hope to pass beyond his seeing stones without it.
Oh. Thank you, Lady Vaermina.
Time is short. In summoning you here, I have revealed this shrine to Dagon. He will not pass at the opportunity to rid me of this island once more. Go, mortal, and be warned. Even a weakened Dagon is a formidable opponent. Do not underestimate his malice.
All party members have earned XP and regard. Started the crypts of old. Meet the Warden in the catacombs.
I've got your back.
I really hope that everyone will have something to say prior to the final quest. Like, if we can speak to everyone and they can give us, you know, a little bit of a... In case we don't make it, just know that it was an honor to serve under you, Dova.
Stendarr, protect us.
Also, have you found anything important? Because we could really use that information, but maybe we'll...
Till the next time.
We'll go outside first, because I don't really want to hear Ingvar anymore. I'm not really sure I want to listen to him in the background much more.